one of the interesting things about amateur wrestling is the fact that as you look at the championship matches, the bouts, you're going to find out that a lot of these kids wrestle in the summer and they wrestle year-round. And one of the reasons why is USA Wrestling. We're with Mike Smallidge, the New York State chairman of that organization. Mike, maybe you could tell us a little bit about USA Wrestling.
Yes, these guys that get this far are very devoted, and it takes a lot of work for them. They wrestle about 10 months out of the year in USA, in the state, in every state, and they can join USA Wrestling through their sections. USA Wrestling, of course, is a national governing body for the Olympic process.
What about age groups? What kind of kids do you get involved?
Well, really all ages. It starts with the 8 and under division and goes all the way up through open, which are boys out of high school, wrestling in college and whatnot.
Interesting. There's a lot of different styles. John and I have talked a little bit about the different styles. We mentioned there's some international flavor. What kind of styles does your organization sponsor? What do you have in your USA Wrestling?
Well, the younger boys, of course, like we're seeing here tonight, is freestyle, or excuse me, folk style. Mm-hmm. And the younger boys do wrestle that mostly. And as they get on, we get into the freestyle and Greco-Roman through the year.
What about time period? You mentioned when you wrestle. We mentioned a lot of summers. Is that a big time for you?
The summertime is, yes. We try not to conflict with the high school, so our season is just starting next week, and they'll run through probably August, competing early in the March and April months to have local qualifiers to get into state championships and on to regional championships to national events.
If a young wrestler was interested in this, how would they go about becoming a member?
Well, the easiest way is that they can join a club that may be in their section, or go to a USA sanctioned tournament in their area. Every section, like the high school sections, has a USA chairman, and they're responsible for getting out to the tournaments and the clubs and signing people up.
What about the tournaments? You mentioned the tournaments. What type of tournaments do you have?
Well, the local tournaments, of course, in each section are run, and qualifiers to get into state championships. From states, you can qualify to go to a regional event, which is 15 states drawn together on the East Coast. And from there, you can go on to nationals representing a state team.
Have you noticed a big increase in the number of kids participating in this type of activities, USA Wrestling?
Yes, we've been very fortunate in New York. We're probably 6th in the United States and overall members. Last year we ran about 5,700, and that is on the increase.
Well, Mike, thanks for talking with us. You guys do a great job. If you're interested in USA Wrestling, you know who to contact. Thank you very much, Mike.
Thank you.
All right. Are you interested in reconditioning your present wrestling mat? Coach's Corner offers factory reconditioning, which will repair, repaint, and guarantee your finished mat. Our mat reconditioning is the finest in the industry. We will pick up your mat and deliver it back to you according to your time schedule. If your present mat is getting old and is in need of reconditioning, to give it back that protective quality, call Sonny Greenlaw at Coach's Corner and ask him to look over your mat and give you a quote. The phone number, 1-800-336-MATS. Contact Sonny Greenlaw at Coach's Corner. Once again, we'd like to remind you that tonight's championship wrestling final is sponsored in part by the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Locals 1922 and 1430. Our thanks for enabling us to bring this outstanding wrestling tournament to the sports fans of New York State. Thanks a lot, guys. And we'll be right back with more wrestling from the Onondaga County War Memorial.